ETHLizards just got a partnership announcement I did not expect, okay? They managed to get a portfolio sub-DAO investment into Midnight Society. Now, I don't think any of you realize how big of a deal this is. If you do, let me know down in the comments down below, but I'm going to explain a few things about ETHLizards, why this is really big, and a little bit about Midnight Society. We're going to look at their upcoming Snapshot 7. I tried playing it myself, but couldn't find a match. I need to go and sort that out another time. But basically, we're going to talk about why this is important. Now, who are ETHLizards? This is a really important piece of the puzzle I need you to know. Basically, they're trying to inject themselves into many aspects of GameFi, but one of the key aspects of ETHLizards, especially one that's important to me, is that they will invest in seed rounds for different projects. What this means is that they get to invest money into an upcoming token of a GameFi project before anyone else does. They get that early allocation. I'll tell you kind of what that allocation means in just a minute, but basically what this means is that if Illuvium had seed rounds, and seed rounds A and B with the first 2 rounds of funding, seed round A got a $1 ILV token, and seed round B got a $3 ILV token. Now, they might not be those exact names, but those were the token prices. They were vested throughout the entire pump, but if Illuvium did get back up to its all-time highs or whatever, around $1,000 per token, that would be a 1000x for both of those seed investors, or 300x for the second one. But basically, that is what seed round investing actually means. Everyone who got into Illuvium at the balancer sale or the community sale got it at about $36. So there is a lot of money to be made in being able to invest very early into projects. You need to consider that they usually have vesting schedules, however, so if you did invest in a $1 token and it went to $2,000 within a year, you might not have unlocked tokens until 3 years down the road, depending on what your agreement is. So we need to consider all that, but basically what the ETHLizards does is they get all these seed deals by being well connected and well known in the space and through their connections with people like Kieran and Santiago. And then they get them for really cheap and they invest that money in there. And then the idea is that the ETHLizards Council, which you can vote in if you hold ETHLizards, you can vote on who you want to be on the council. Basically, at some point, they'll be like, okay, we've sold some tokens and we've got a crap ton more money than we had before. We're going to distribute it to the ETHLizards holders. There's lots of different staking mechanisms and things that they have set up. If you want to know more about that, let me know down in the comments down below. I won't go into detail, but basically if they make a 1000x and you hold an ETHLizard NFT, you've kind of made an 1000x by proxy. You're not going to get the entire thing because they're going to reserve some to invest in more projects, but essentially there's some sort of hedge fund and with an ETHLizards NFT, you can get a piece of that pie, which is really, really exciting. Now I bring you to Midnight Society. What is this? This is the company creating the game called Deadrop. And Deadrop is being created by Dr. Disrespect, which is one of the most famous Web 2 streamers in existence. And now you can kind of call him a Web 3 streamer. But as far as streamers go, he's very, very famous. And I don't watch a whole lot of streamers, and even I knew who he was. He is a big deal. I'm not going to have the volume on very high here, but you guys will still be able to listen to this. Wow, that's a lot louder than I thought. This Snapshot 7 looks incredible. Now, I enjoyed Deadrop before, but I didn't absolutely love it. Graphics held me back a little bit. Gameplay was good, but not perfect. But they've added some sort of racing mechanism to get to the tower, which is going to influence how you start off in the game. And this is incredible because it is something new. They're adding something new to the extraction shooter format, which now makes Deadrop in my top 3. It's probably 3rd on my list of favorite Web3 games now. And you should expect me to play it this weekend on my Saturday, Friday night in the US. I will be streaming every week, hopefully. Deadrop will definitely have to be a part of that stream. Anyways, you can drive around a car, which is sick. You can shoot out the windows and everything, also sick. But this game is one of the best contenders for a top Web3 game now. And they have unreleased their token. It is not out yet. That is what is so cool about this, because ETHLizards got a $20,000 investment into Midnight Society, which has the best marketing arm of all of Web3. Whether you like it or not, having Dr. Disrespect be the one building the game the easiest marketing tool in the world, and he's got big influence, a lot of connections, a lot of friends in the space. And if anyone is going to hit mainstream outside of Illuvium, it is going to be Deadrop. And that's why being connected to an investment in that project is unbelievable. And you can see the passion they are putting into this game. This will be one of the best shooters. Okay. I don't know when it's coming out. Let's say 2024, I guess. This is going to be one of the best shooters of 2024 when it goes to its full launch cycle. It actually blows my mind how good this car racing thing looks. Snapshot 6 was like 2 months ago. I don't know if they already had a building in the works, but they got this out. It looks great. It looks polished. It looks fun in 2 months somehow. So they're ramping up. They're doing epic things for the space. Illuvium and Deadrop are now pushing Web3 forward.